What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Only1KDB, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, we're gonna be reacting to the King of Pop, aka Michael Jackson, aka the King of Jazz, R&B. He go by many names. We're gonna react to the first oral farmer in history, Michael Jackson. Now, he was the first oral farmer I ever seen in my life. You get what I'm saying? He was oral farming before oral farming was cool. Him standing on stage, people just passing out just by him just sitting there. He ain't even gotta say a word. He can just stand there. People gonna fall all out. They gonna scream from the top of their lungs. He ain't even moving. I'm like, golly, he was oral farming before people even knew what oral farming was. But we about to get to the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell so you can get notified when I drop another banger. Let's get to the video, man. Michael Jackson.
Finally, the show is about to start.
Look at this. Elite oral farming right here.
Some already passing out and are being pulled from the crowd.
Who the fuck? Wembley Stadium, the home of Live Aid, the home of Nelson Mandela, and now the home of the king of it all.
I don't think people understand. My bad for pausing. I don't think people understand just how famous Michael Jackson was, bro. He was so famous, bro. Like he was so famous, you wouldn't even want to be that kind of famous. Like, and he did all of that without social media. So just imagine Michael Jackson in a social media era. He did all that he did. He did it without social media. No Twitter, no Instagram, no Facebook, no nothing. Just straight greatness. But let's continue.
The man, the myth, the legend himself, MJ, better known as Michael Jackson. This man has to be the founder of Aura, the king of clip farming, Mr. Motion himself. He truly needs no introduction, but I just want to talk about the raw swag this man had with anything he did. And we all know the most infamous Michael moment, where he jumped onto stage looking like Spider-Man and then did this. I felt the aura and I wasn't even born yet. Bro was feeling himself too much. Then he stood there for like 2 minutes straight. And I'm gonna take a page out my F book, cause after this, he really did take another 3 minutes to take the glasses off. I'm so sick. It was so extra, he had flew around his concert with a jetpack on. Mind you, this
Like, just imagine you going to a Michael Jackson concert and you wind up passing out, so you just wasted your money for nothing. You missed the whole concert. He had that much aura. He could just stand there, and from just his presence alone, people would just faint. I don't think y'all understand how crazy that is. Like, that is insane.
like 30 years ago, bruh. We ain't even have the technology for this. We still don't. Like, we just now barely getting flying cars, and they only exclusive to China and IShowSpeed. And you know how to say he don't got a damn song where he need to be doing all this. With Michael, this got fans who genuinely think he do got songs where he need to be doing all this. Imagine a concert in 2025 for this, bruh. He might destroy the entire Milky Way galaxy and rebuild it all in 3 minutes just to perform Remember the Time. This is insane. He had people passing out just from his mere presence. If bro was in One Piece, he would have been born with Conqueror's Haki. He had literally 6 billion people who loved him and glazed him beyond belief. And mind you, this was before the internet. And even after death, you can go to comment sections on his 15-year-old videos and are still getting tens of thousands of likes on their comments that are just glazing him. Like, he was shutting down airports with Arrival. He had paying hundreds to see him, which in today's money would literally be thousands, only to pass out seconds upon his arrival. Imagine paying to see someone at concert.
I just said that,
out
bro.
in the first few seconds of him getting on stage and missing the entire thing. Climbed a 40-foot crane just to get to him, and when they got back down to the ground, they needed 9 security guards to pull him off of Mike. I think Mike might be the only person that anyone can glaze and no one will get upset at you or call you a rider, because he truly was the greatest of all time. Like, they gave him the name the King of Pop, the King, and no one else will ever have that. Like, there is no debate about it, bro. Even after I die and they're like 30,000 generations of people after me. I promise you. Will try to name somebody else the new king of pop, and somebody will reintroduce Michael Jackson back to society, and they will.
Man, nobody better not ever try to name nobody the king of pop, because I'm gonna be I'm the best. I'm the first Michael Jackson defender. You can't speak badly about Michael around me at all. We ain't tolerating no Michael Jackson disrespect. Straight up. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I seen once something on Facebook where somebody had digged up like the it was like a Michael Jackson concert. I think their parents had went to a Michael Jackson concert from in the 80s. I think the 80s or something. And bro, the ticket was literally like it was cheap as hell, bro. Because back then, you know, everything was just cheaper. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You could probably get a carton of eggs for like 50 cents back then. Probably like a quarter, 25 cents. Nowadays, man, you gotta pay $4, $5, $6. Probably even more than that. So it's just different, man. Probably $10. I'm probably lowballing it, but let's continue.
Unanimously agree. Damn, we don't have music like this no more. This was peak. Like, bro had paparazzi taking pictures of him with every single movement he made, and he knew it. They were taking these pictures like their life depended on it. Meanwhile, James Charles at the AMAs not getting a single camera flashing on him, bro. Like how you let a roach have more clout than you. And then James Charles gonna go on all his socials crashing out talking about, oh, they did take pictures. Like, yeah, bro, this is why.
Laura Linney. Whoops.
But don't worry, James, I still love you, bro. I might not be a minor, but I fit every category that you asked for on your list, so hit me up. On the real, this was unstoppable. Like, do you remember the time when the Pharaoh King Eddie Murphy's wife was like, I'm bored? So he brought in a lame-ass stick juggler, and she gonna say, get that killed now. And then they get a fire swallower, and she gets this beheaded. And personally, I think swallowing fire is kind of cool, but if that gets a killed, then certainly the next thing will get.
Swallowing fire is actually crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I always, when I used to see people do that, like the magicians and stuff like that, I always wanted to try it, but I never had the balls to actually try it. You get what I'm saying? And I'm never trying that a day in my life, by the way. But yeah, like you got to be a professional to do that. Like, do it take time for you to learn how to swallow fire? I don't know. And who teaches you that shit? I mean, just imagine you going to classes just to learn how to swallow fire. That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you swallow fire, bro, I'm convinced like you gotta stay away from me, bro. Cause there ain't no telling what you can do. You probably can make shit disappear or something. I don't know. Humans
hung by the balls or something. So some in a damn prehistoric Organization 13 robe comes in, throws black sand on the ground, and I'm sitting here like, nah. This came into the castle and threw dirt all over the floor. He gonna get boomed right there. But then he steps into it and evaporates, only to reform from gold, and then the
Michael
man
Jackson
himself appears, and he instantly gets Eddie's bitch in trance. And then he starts singing too about, do you remember the time when we fell in love? And you can see that homegirl is literally in heat from this. And then he kisses her hand. I talk about pull-ups in anime and movies all the time, but this might be the greatest pull-up in existence. Not only do you materialize out of black sand, but you do it in this clean fit and instantly take the Pharaoh's girl? Is this not goated?
Crazy.
The Pharaoh's so sick, he sent the royal guard after bro. Like, just leave her, bro. Your hoe going. That's not your ball anymore, buddy. This is doing spins into existence and dancing while they're still looking for him just to flex. And he getting other hugs while on the run. This truly was him. Shorty was in distress because Michael was on the run, and he gonna pull up to her room just to finish the song and then hug and kiss her. Like, bro, if I was the Pharaoh, I just end it all. And then this.
Now that I think about it, bro, if Michael Jackson was still alive, I know he'd be taking all y'all hoes. All y'all niggas in the industry, I know for sure all y'all hoes would be gone already. Like, he would have took all of them. I'm not gonna lie. He just had the sauce, bro. It sounds like I'm glazing, don't it? Yeah, I need to stop. I'm glazing. But fuck that. He would have took all y'all hoes. Y'all would have been holeless in the industry. So hey, it be like that. Just like how Chris Brown and Usher be taking y'all hoes when y'all take y'all girls to the concert. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When y'all girls be paying all that money just to take pictures with. I can't imagine my girl spending money, all that money, just to go backstage to take a picture with another grown man. Y'all niggas be going for anything, man. And the way they be taking pictures be crazy. I know your girl did it before. I know. It's alright, bro. You need to leave it though, bro. She ain't your girl, bro. Because if Chris Brown DM her right now, she gone. She no longer yours. My bad. I'm talking too much.
Throw a dance party in the throne room after kissing the king's bed? Nah, bro. I'm dead ass blowing up the whole city. I'm not gonna lie. There can be no trace that I got done this dirty. Like, bro, I hope and pray that I have this effect on the huz one day. And low-key, despite me knowing this is all acting, of course, this might have taken Eddie Murphy's real life aura down by a bit. Like, imagine being casted as the nigga who got your took by Michael Jackson, bro. At that point, just get surgery to become a new bro. I'm not gonna lie. But then he corners Mike, but he hits this clean ass smile and just dips out. Bro, I'd be so sick. But realistically, what could you do? Even if you got them, this the same who's part wolf, bro. Like, he smacks trees in half, bro. This would move like Conquest if these tried to touch him. But nah, shorty tweaking here, cause her life really was a thriller. She yelling in his face while he doing his whole transformation sequence instead of running. Like, whatever happens to her after this, bro, I'm not gonna lie, she might have had this coming to her. Not to mention he's also a zombie, and the zombie king at that. Cause why the moment he becomes a zombie breaks into a dance number? They did not practice this bro. Nigga must have shadow possession jutsu. That's the only way this can work, bro. On top of that, his zombie form, he can turn on and off at will. He ain't even need to turn ugly and dead. He just did that to prove a point. I hate light skinned bro. They just be doing anything. But shorty gets back to safety just for Mike to be like, what's wrong, bro? Come on, let me go cry. And then he gonna turn back to the camera just to show that he still got that dog in him. He really will shut the bro. Like that time when he was a smooth criminal. Alright, I get it! And girls all over the place while were literally trying to kill him. But peep this. Breaks a pool ball with his bare hands. This wasn't even special effects, bro. Michael can really just do this. This is a problem. And then he gonna blow the pool ball dust into bro's face. At that point, bro, don't even worry about getting your get back. Worry about getting out alive. And while this is rizzing, they trying to poke him for just dancing with the huz. But he keeps pole on him. Dead pulls that out his inventory and blasts this out of existence. Bro got the stick of misery and despair. Not to mention, he did that without looking too. And then he goes to Evo on this.
Can you imagine Michael Jackson and Boys in the Hood? That shit would be hilarious. I can't imagine. Can you imagine Michael Jackson playing a gangster role in a movie? That shit would be the funniest shit. Yo,
body
that would be so
is something else, bro. And to put icing on top of the cake, this ups a Tommy gun on the entire club for nothing. At this point, King Von might be one of Michael's greatest disciples, because it can't be the other way around, bro. Like, what, you know, keep file like this tucked inside his jacket. This had to go. Aura so crazy, even him hitting a pose literally blew the roof off of the building. Was in this acting up left and right. He was a menace. He was performing a song one time and it was supposed to end, and he dead called out the music director saying his job was gone. And if the nigga didn't get the point after that, he straight out calls him out by his name, Brad. And you know why we don't hear about Brad anymore? Cause he's fucking dead now. Michael killed him. This literally brought together real Bloods and Crips for his Beat It music video. And you know how I know he was a real menace? Cause Mike was the only to ever wear a plain black hoodie under a white suit and trick the entire world for over 40 years into thinking it was a dress shirt and make.
Oh yeah, y'all seen that picture of Michael Jackson taking pictures with the Crips? I'm telling y'all, man, Michael Jackson was one of the guys. Y'all keep playing with Michael. Mike was like that, bro. I'm telling you. Don't let that soft voice mislead y'all now. Mike was getting active.
Let's continue, man. Look that tough. This truly was Michael Welcome Down Jackson, bro. The only that ever out-aura him though was his own brother Marlon. Nigga was hitting this so hard even Michael was hating a little bit. Peep the look in his eyes, bro. You could tell that he wanted to be the center of attention. This ain't even crazy to say either, cause as a kid, bro deadass stole the show from Cher. Sure, she was cutting up a bit, but you could tell bro had a point to prove with the way he moved in. But back to his brother, he tried to move in, but bro couldn't even put a candle to him. This is the only time Mike has ever lost an aura clash. Why you think he left the Jackson 5? But on the real, king of pop, he was a king for a reason. R.I.P. Michael Jackson, man. Truly the greatest to ever do it. Next video is going to be on Dragon Ball Daima, but until then, pass this video to everyone you know.
But yeah, that's going to do it for the video, man. If y'all enjoyed that reaction video, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. The first aura farmer in history, Michael Joseph Jackson. Now, I don't want to hear no Michael Jackson disrespect. You get what I'm saying? Michael movie coming out next year. All y'all better be in theaters, ready to put y'all 3D glasses on and take notes. Classes in session. But we about to get out of here, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button for your boy. Hit that post notification bell so you get notified when I drop another banger. Michael Jackson is the greatest, and I don't want to hear no rebuts. You got me? Alright, bet. But comment down below, Michael Jackson, the GOAT. You get what I'm saying? Y'all got to comment too, because comments do like help push the videos out. And make sure y'all smash that like button because it do help me get into the algorithm. I'm out of here, man.